Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today I'm going to ask Spirit, what are they hiding? What is your person holding back? What are their thoughts and feelings? Anything Spirit wants to share with me about your connection. Welcome to all of my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Welcome back, all my Pisces. Welcome to anybody that's new for the first time. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages. What are they hiding? What is my person thinking and feeling? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have emotional energy, the number 25. Emotions are messengers to be met with appropriate attention, action, and gratitude. So an emotional energy. Okay, so there could be, I mean, I'm just going to put emotions out there, you know, whether it's mixed emotions, overwhelmed emotions, something like that. And I'm going to see what Spirit means by that in a moment. Spirit, what else do you have for us? Let's see. I have a metamorphosis, changing, right? Power and strength within our surrender to change. So someone is metamorphosizing. Somebody's going through a major change, a transition. Maybe they're not used to this kind of energy, this kind of love coming into their life. Maybe it is overwhelming them. So that could be something they're thinking about. And then I have the number 31 with intention, lacking personal direction, begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's games of chess. You want to set your intentions. You don't ever want to be a pawn in anybody else's game. That's for sure, not a Pisces. Right now I have this overwhelming emotion coming. I don't want to say crashing in, but it certainly is a fast moving energy to me. It could be that neither one of us were expecting this type of energy, and we're just having a difficult time kind of calming it down or balancing it out or seeing where it's going. So let's see what the cards say. I have a 9 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, and I have a 4 of Wands. I feel that this person is holding back with thoughts of the future. Okay. Either they're just not ready to say it out loud, but in the back of their mind, I do feel like they're starting to think you are the one. And there's this possibility of, did I meet the person I really want to spend my life with? Am I ready to start to talk about those things or express those things? It could be, they're saying it's too soon to tell, but it's a little bit of in the back of my mind. I feel like this is really, really exciting. So are they holding back that they're excited about you? I don't think so. I think that they're sharing with you that they love being with you. This is really fun. I think that they're expressing themselves. Are they holding back that they think that they may be thinking about, I could marry you someday, you know, like they could be holding back on that. They're just trying to calm themselves is how I feel. The Knight of Swords, there's a part of them feel that is saying, I just want to make sure I haven't, you know, jumped into something. I have a Page of Cups and a Knight of Cups. So it's a lot of new feelings. It's a lot of new romance. It's a lot of, it could be, you know, we're very intimate right now. We can't get, enough of each other. There's a lot of affection. There's a lot of holding and kissing and affection. And then there's that one part of them that says, am I moving too fast? And should I slow this down? That is always somebody who goes into fear. You know, they start to fall in love with somebody very quickly. And there's no such thing as, look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is I have a Lover's card. So there's no such thing as how fast or slow you fall in love with somebody. And when people start to say, we're moving too fast, that is just, I think, fear talking. And it's more of a sense of, if I slow it down, I won't screw it up. Okay. If I slow it down, then we have a better chance at everything working out the way it is, you know. But it is somebody who's falling very quickly, trying to get a hold of their emotions, trying to figure out what it is that they really want. And right now, I feel like they could be just saying, let's take it slow, which is their way of saying, everything's going great, but I don't want to screw it up also. Okay. So don't take let's take it slow as I'm pushing you away. That's not always the case. Sometimes they just don't want to jump into something because when they jumped into things in the past, they are being reminded that it didn't work out for whatever reason, something like that. A karmic relationship, it's got some triggers. Okay. That this fast moving energy is triggering them in some way. They have a tendency to fall in love fast, or they have a tendency to jump into something quickly. So maybe this time they're trying to tell themselves, don't do it this time. Don't jump in so quickly. But again, do they have control over their heart? I don't think so. I think that they're falling for you and they're trying to control it. They're trying to control the speed. There's great passion. There's insane chemistry. We're having a lot of fun together. So they're feeling all of those feelings. And behind the scenes, they're saying, you know, is it too good to be true? What if this all goes away in a couple of months from now and I don't feel the same way? You know, it's just that fear talking, and we all do it. Self-indulgence, focusing on yourself, your self-worth. That could be them or you, that we still have some healing to do, that we want to make sure that we feel appreciated. We want to make sure that we are putting our needs first. You know, we jump into something, all of a sudden we're consumed and obsessed by another person, and we put the things that we were working on hold, and all of a sudden we're like, hey, where was I before I met this person? So maybe just take a step back and make sure you're still working on the things that are important to you. You definitely are the key to their heart, no doubt in my mind. Okay, you're meeting, there's the one. Okay, thoughts are you the one? Okay, you are capturing their heart, and they're having a hard time just getting their arms around the speed of this. I'm going to put it in the category of they like to be more in control. You know, maybe in other areas of their life, they're much more in control, their work, their finances, their routine. And this is making their head spin. Okay. And when their head is spinning, they either don't recognize themselves, or they are thinking something's wrong with this picture of a Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're just totally infatuated with you, and they're trying to slow it down without telling you that that's what they're trying to do. So that's the big secret, I guess. Queen of Swords and a Five of Wands. Yeah, it's all in their head. It's all in this like inner battle that they have. Like, you're perfect for them. You know, you're an empress. The communication is great. You're independent, you know, and then their head is spinning round and round with, you know, am I going too fast? Is this going to work out in the long run? Are we going to end up together? It's all this kind of, you know, worrying about the future questions. And right now they have to get that out of their head. But I like the energy, of course, of this multiple Knight of Cups coming in two different decks, because it is sharing with me that this person really is charming and romantic and is enjoying those elements of this connection. So if this hasn't come to you, of course, you know, use any of my readings as a manifestation tool to bring this kind of love into your life. But this is somebody who's falling for you very quickly. I'm sure that they are expressing that they're totally into you. What they may be holding back or hiding from you is that they feel like it might be moving too fast and it's creating them to feel vulnerable or insecure with, what if this all goes away? It just came to my life so quickly. So it could be as simple as that. Let's see what they have. I have yes to listening. They're choosing to follow their hearts and not waste any more time thinking. I love that. I'm going to try to just go with my heart. You don't get to choose who you fall in love with or when. I'm going to just follow my heart and I'm going to just go for it. So if they can back off on the fear and they can just enjoy the feelings that they're experiencing, I think that you both are going to be fine. I have a no, out of touch. Their ego's getting in the way of love. So that is something that they're struggling with. That's my 5 of Wands. That's their ego saying, don't jump into anything. Don't keep putting yourself first. Don't let somebody control your timeline or your schedule, or take you away from focusing on your career. So that could be their ego jumping in there and putting on, putting the brakes on and slowing things down also. So that could be going on. I have hidden plans. They're choosing not to reveal everything to you. Proceed with caution. Don't ignore the red flags. I'm going to go with the opposite. I don't think there's any red flags. I think that it's worth the time. They're choosing not to reveal everything to you. And one of the things that I said a moment ago was they already have thoughts of that you could be the one, that they could spend the rest of their life with. And they're kind of barreling, down this, like a snowball, building and building and building. Are they ready to start talking about those things? No, they're not ready to start talking about those things. But we all have that in the back of our mind when we meet somebody, that question that comes in that says, is this the person that I'm supposed to be with? And I can tell you that your person's thinking along those lines. So that is definitely something that they're hiding. They're, literally hidden plans about what they could anticipate this could turn into in the future, something like that. How beautiful. I have a surprise. I have a beautiful surprise planned for you. I have some hidden secrets for you. This feels like a romantic evening. This feels like I want to take you somewhere special. I'm not going to tell you where we're going. Just get dressed and I'm going to take you somewhere special. So I love this. I love the surprise. I love this feeling of I've been planning this for a while for you, or I've always wanted to do something like this with someone special. So I do feel that. So that would be really exciting to look forward to. A commitment till death do us part isn't going to be enough. It's going to be love and everything else. We can say the vows, but we got to do the work, right? But a surprise, a commitment. I mean, this person is thinking like way ahead and thinking this could be somebody I could really be with. You inspire my mind and feel my light and fill me with light and creativity. So there's a connection here. This looks like a very, energetic connection, a magnetic connection. Gorgeous. And let's get one more of these. I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else, and being responsible. So they put a lot of energy into other areas of their life. Could be family that rely on them, could be other people that rely on them. And I feel like they do want to put themselves first. Maybe that's why they're throwing themselves into this relationship right now. It is a feeling of, you know what, it makes me feel good. I'm happy to be with you. I'm happy for the first time in a long time. So that could be a big part of, I'm going to say their ego, a little bit of a stroking my ego. It feels good to be with you. I'm not going to deny that, and is it overwhelming at times? Yes. Am I feeling vulnerable at times? Probably. So let's keep going. Let's see what else they want for us. Spirit, where is this connection headed? I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a 9 of Swords. And I have a 6 of Wands. They have to get over the fear of that it's either going to all be taken away after they put a whole bunch of time and effort into it. or that all of a sudden they're just going to wake up and it's going to be gone. Like, they have to get over that fear. All right. That is just either a fear of losing you or fear of losing this connection, or if it's in an early stage, it's very euphoric and it's very exciting. And a lot of us will say, I don't want to lose the magic of us falling in love. I want to stay falling in love, in this stage forever. And you can, to a certain degree, but that newness is always going to be special to you. We have success. All right. This person does ultimately think this is going to turn into a successful relationship. So I do feel like they're very strong. I do feel like they are very secure emotionally. These are all just normal feelings. This is how I feel. 9 of Cups, I'm very content with you. I'm very happy with you. 8 of Pentacles, I'm willing to put the time, effort into this. And I'm going to try to work through some of these thoughts that keep coming into my head of somehow this is all going to just be taken away from me. Yeah. This person's going to be really truthful for you. I like that. I like that they're going to step forward and probably in a very short period of time be willing to admit, I know this is moving really fast. I know that we fell in love very quickly. I'm scared. You're scared. Like, I do feel like they're going to put it out on the table. I do feel like they are thinking, out loud, can you fall in love with somebody very quickly and know you're going to spend the rest of your life with them? Absolutely. And I think that that's what's going on. I think that until we could admit those feelings for each other, we are just kind of trying to control it, slow it down, create balance in our life, not feel like our head is spinning. Like, they're just trying to get some kind of sense of normalcy, and have you in their life at the same time is how it's coming into me today. So it's beautiful energy. It is. It's just, falling in love can be scary. It can be overwhelming. I want you to be in my life. So they're going to be saying that. That's, the truth will be revealed. So we're going to grow spiritually. Beautiful. Improving our finances. Maybe you need to improve your finances before we could move forward, or they need to improve their finances before we could make any major decisions in the future. That could be on the table. The karmic is blocking our connection. Maybe we have to walk away. We had that 8 of Cups, continue to walk away from some old hurts, old wounds, just keep removing that energy. I have abandonment issues that I don't want you to get up and leave and be gone tomorrow. This is too good to be true. I need to make it right with you. I want to be honest, is how that came into me. I'm not ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. So they're not quite ready for that to start talking about what we're going to do next. But they are enjoying this connection, and they are, feeling their feelings. I'm going to say it that way, that they are expressing their feelings and feeling their feelings for the first time in a long time. Spirit just said, you are so sweet. You're so good to them. Beautiful. I certainly want to be more than friends. It's hard for me to tell you how I feel. I want you in my life. Maybe we just haven't gotten to the point where they can say, I want you forever. Okay. Or I don't want to be with anybody else. I want to be just with you. But they certainly are thinking this. They certainly are daydreaming about this. And they're just struggling with all these mixed feelings, these overwhelming feelings of, is this all too soon? Is this all too fast? And then where do we go from here? But I think you're falling in love. And I feel like it's only a matter of time that literally these true feelings come out. So I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. This is the love that you've been waiting for. So let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this message today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I want to thank all my Pisces for your love and support and your comments always. If anyone's interested in a private reading, a personal reading, check out my website at KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.